Yes. What it is, what it do, Revenger Crew? It's your man, Bo. Back in the building on another Saturday night, ready to bring y'all the dopest and underground music, man. Thank you for hanging out with me, rocking with me on a Saturday night. I got to keep it all the way live. Shout out to the homie Divine in the building. Your man's under the weather. I got many children, and I'm fighting off a bug that one of them was so kind to bring to me. Big shout out to the homie Dino's in the build. WVC Cypher Life Radio's in the build. My man Rudy H. 2 Owens, the God MC himself, is in the building. What's up with you, homeboy? We got the John Apocalypse joint tonight, man. Shout out to John Apocalypse. Shout out to South Florida. Y'all got the music scene out there is crazy, man. And one of the driving forces in it is our homie, Rudy H. 2 Owens. So big shouts to the homie. He's in the build. Yeah, man, I'm fighting. I'm fighting like Tyson to get over being sick. Turn up the mic, huh? You know what? I didn't actually do a very good sound check. Got your man out here running on fumes. Is that a little better? If not, I'll turn up the I turned it up in the dial. I'll turn it up in the what you call it too. Hang on one second. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Let me know about the quality. Appreciate you, H2 Owens. Underground is where it's at. Yeah, I agree with that. 305 beatbox. What up, though? He's on this project tonight. John Apocalypse. Here's Something to Fear. Came out on Halloween. It's definitely got that kind of a sinister feel to it. How y'all hearing me out there? Appreciate you, my G. C.GREG TV. What up, boy? Axe Madwick, my man with the dope name. All right, cool. Appreciate you, wifey. Let's get into some music. Before we do that, though, this isn't the ad I pulled. What is this nonsense? Something really cool is happening right now in science, in medical science, and it makes me happy, okay? Because I want to live as long as I possibly can without changing my lifestyle. And that's not really going to be a possibility for me because I like to drink, I like to eat, I like to be merry. So that's not really going to be a possibility for me. But check this out, man. They got a biomachine that's going to be built from a patient's cells that will travel across your body, searching for cancers, repairing damaged tissue, and delivering drugs while also removing plaque. You know, plaque is the stuff that can build in your blood vessels and your arteries and ultimately kill you. At least that's where we're headed. So this is beautiful to me. A team at Tufts University and Harvard University's, it looks like WIS Institute, announced its latest creations. They're called Anth robots. These self-propelled organoids are made from human cells without any genetic modification and show remarkable healing effects, particularly in the neutron growth across damaged areas and lab sections. Researchers think they can enhance the biorobots' potential by modifying their genomes for desired functions. So you could get your cancer drugs, you could get medicines injected through these things, probably hit you faster, have a better effect on you. I love talking about this kind of science stuff, man, because the world is going to some crazy places. And so this could be dope, man. You know, if you're sick, you get these things put in your body, they can keep us all alive a lot longer. So I think that's fantastic. Mind-blowing stuff, as the homie Brahma Bull says. Yeah, man, that's some wild stuff, man. Let's get into the first joint of the night. Comes to us by way of the Making Hip Hop thread. I always show love on this channel by trying to introduce new artists that I haven't heard of and doing some of their music to start. So I go through the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. A lot of great artists on that thread, a lot of stuff to discover there. And so our first artist of the night comes to us, Deep 7. The name of this one is Lost on the Internet. Let's check it out. Shouts to John Apocalypse. Goon Diggy's in the building. What's up with you, Goonie?
Chasing, I wish I was into that, cause all the shit I made gon' get lost on the internet. All the fake rap, please gon' put an end to that. Then again, chase your bag since it's where the income at. I could rap about the gap for days, trap for days. You know the boy went through more than just a trapping phase. And that shit sound clean over snares and bass. Trap 808s, button like the trap, make you feel trapped in place. I rap about addies cause that's what gets me out of bed. Hate that shit for real.
He said I rap about addies. I rap about addies because that's what gets me out of bed. Don't necessarily love that. But I love his soft tone. It has an early Gambino feel to me. I know where Gambino's not doing this crazy rock thing. He's doing this soft tone kind of feel. It sounds very luxurious. I like the sound of his voice. The beat is very early Kanye. So it's almost a little bit of a throwback sound. It feels light, feels kind of fluffy and airy.
Yeah, cause it made me sound like my dad. Make no sense, I write this and still justify it in my head. Pulling back the curtains, hands wash a bleach detergent. My life been uncertain, my anxiety stay lurking. Am I putting enough work in? And why the fuck I mean putting work in? This music don't get no traction, but I'm still staying determined. I don't even know if I got talent, but music all up for certain. I'm doing this on.
So the delivery on some of these bars in this last 8 have not been very solid. You know, it started off kind of smooth. Now it's getting a little rough, a little jagged. I don't really love that.
I'm putting enough work in, and why the fuck I mean putting work?
See, that's not smooth.
Don't get no traction, but I'm still staying determined. I don't even know if I got talent, but music all up for certain. I'm doing this on my own, so if I fail, that's my own problem. Grew up in my cousin home, I'm down to go to jail bottom. Seniors pushing with me, she was safe, I had a gone spot. Ain't no way to go but up when you started from the bottom.
Shouts to Native Slang.
Sometimes feel like it don't give back, but this shit like therapy is big than getting a quick back. Couple times they ask you doing music, nah, I quit that, but I'm.
Let's move on from that joint right there. That was Deep 7, Lost on the Internet. So I thought you started off real smooth. The first 35 seconds of the song were very nice. And then you got into this kind of weird talk rap space where you didn't seem like you put a lot of effort and you were just kind of saying things. It was very sloppy to me. The whole thing had this kind of like relaxed, kind of atmospheric, cloudy kind of feel to it. It felt nice. Definitely a song that people could listen to under the influence of certain paraphernalias. But for me, though, you got to be smoother with the flow in the middle. And then you kind of had an auto-tune on it as well, which took some of the bite out of your actual delivery. So that got a little muddy for me. All in all, I think this was probably about an 82 for me. You know, I wouldn't play it again. But it is kind of some background music. You know, if somebody was to put it on somewhere. Don Monteezy's in the building. Shouts to Don Monteezy. Forgive me, I've been busy. Nightside is currently out. I played that joint earlier today. Big shouts to the homie Don Monteezy. We've also got John Apocalypse in the building. We'll be getting into Here's Something to Fear shortly. But back to what I was saying about the homie Deep 7, it didn't carry a lot of potency for me. The beat was super dope, as the homie Monteezy pointed out, but like it's not gonna carry itself. You know, if you're gonna add vocals to it, the vocals have to pick up the track a little bit. Let's get into another joint from the Making Hip Hop thread. This right here is Flying Private. This is a demo, so the homie was just looking for some feedback. So we'll go ahead and provide him. I don't even know his artist name. My man posted this and didn't give no kind of economy to who he is, which is not a very good idea. But let's check this out. This is Flying Private.
Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court?
Tyrese.
Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there?
A Tyrese intro is an odd choice. I got to tell you, not a lot of people picking Tyrese for their opening salvos.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always.
Colorado's in the building.
I'm trying to get it. Let me tell you something, homie. These women ain't going nowhere. These clubs.
We spitting facts though.
All this shit ain't going nowhere.
We spitting facts though.
Is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your shit.
You spitting facts though. How weird you are.
Flying private on my own to the internal. Trying to make a hit cause I worked so hard. Trying to realign and take a sense of me now. She gon' wanna live when she know I'm on. And I can.
Has a weekend quality to it.
If I choose cause I'm really nice. Right over ice looking like it's dice cause I'm rolling now. Off E,
not bad.
E bout to hit a clutch like this Braun team bout to hit us up like they can't believe it. Yeah.
It's got a certain level of heaviness to it. The beat is really do. You know the bass line on this is really nice. It lays in there really softly. And he's got a nice commanding sound. I mean, as soon as he came on the track, I perked up. So he's definitely his voice is carrying something. It's a little electronic, and I don't really have a problem with it.
I worked so hard, trying to realign, take a sense of me now. She gon' wanna live when she know I'm on, and I can get you up. If I choose cause I'm really nice. Right over ice looking like it's dice cause I'm rolling.
I don't know what he's talking about though.
But I'm off E, bout to hit a clutch like this Braun team bout to hit us up like they can't believe it. They gon' say they always knew
What up, bro?
they didn't. Lying to my face like a nigga wasn't
That like button up.
staying fresh cause I'll die in the infinity. Providence to go with the finest of linens, the finest with the finest of women, with the high so divine that my lines on the ceiling, with the signs of the times looking lime like I'm at the limelight. Exit with tequila, that's a fine time. Throw it back with salt too, cause niggas gon' be salty. I stay packing racks in my phone like they sardines, wrapping up a storm in the eyes where you'll find me. Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Flying private on my own to the internal, trying to make
I like this more than anything.
hard, trying to realign, take a senzu now.
I like this part more than anything.
What you know I'm on, and I can.
I like that part more than anything.
I can.
I like that part. So the hook part was really special to me.
Why are you
The hook part had a lot of color to it. Shout out to the Tyrese Gibson intro. That's a little OC for me. That's a little out there, but it really did have a lot of impact. Tyrese was spitting facts. I didn't love the the raps of it, the guts of it were terrible. You know, whatever you were saying in the middle of that was not really listenable. It was inaudible. It wasn't interesting. But if you took this one portion or two portions of the hook in the beginning and end, that right there is beautiful. So really, you just got to scrap the inside, scrap the guts, and let somebody else rap on it. You know, because what you were doing was just kind of saying stuff at a low frequency, at a low volume that I couldn't really hear, right? But the beat in that section where you on the internet, like that sounded beautiful. I really like that. So all in all, this track is probably gonna be an 84 because of the main section of the song. It's just a lot of, I don't know, filler. You know what I mean? It's like you go to get a meal, the appetizer and the dessert are out of this world, but the main course, you're like, I could have took or left that. Take or leave that. So I'm gonna go 84 on that one. Drop your score. From what I heard, the hook had a good vibe, melody, the verse, and the mix were not bueno. The mix wasn't that great. Late night vibes, facts. At work. Shouts to tuning in at work. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. The factory caught on fire. Oh my God. Was anybody hurt? That's not good. Peace to everybody. I hope everybody out there is safe. It's not what we want to hear. There was also a shooting at the University of Las Vegas this past week, so prayers up for them folks, man. The world is crazy. Be safe out there. Let's get into this. Talking about be safe out there, and then we're gonna get into here's something to fear. So that's a little bit of an oxymoron. Big shouts John Apocalypse. Shouts to the gang. So John Apocalypse consists of H2 Owens, Prince Divine in the Bill, C.GREG, Torch and Orphanage, which is by far the best name I think I've ever heard. I mean, and that just goes to show you that person's a little unstable. Shouts to Torch and Orphanage. 305 beatbox, and the first one has the homie Johnny Slash on it. Let's get into this. It's alive!
Got it. General, are you prepared to destroy the enemy?
We about to get some chainsaw vibes on this one.
Salt water, one part southern grind, one part northern soul, one part lose your mind. The last part's the heartbeat that keeps it all in time. It's John Apocalypse and it's alive. 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 It's alive.
All these parts together to form the monster. J. Ponkenstein, smoke from the roster, crack spines in the fragment lobsters. These imposters, blood drips look like dirty pasta. Rip flows, the stitching what made them go off the bridge. The human parts disintegrate into the altar. Mobile, all wild, drowning was the gold child. Radio clocks of hip hop were worn down as I called the crows down.
Lightning bolts strike the highest tower and ignite my power. It's alive, screams the mad scientist while he cowers. Whose hands are these? Oh my God, can it be? No way, screams a pair of mismatched lips. I'm taking a piss with a stranger's dick. How deranged is this? And whoever's hand this was can't aim for shit. My two left feet, two step.
He said, I'm taking a is with a stranger's dick.
Me into some trouble, man. I ain't mean to kill that girl, bro. I just don't know my strength. One part salt water, one part southern grind, one part northern soul, one part lose your mind. The last part's the heartbeat that keeps it all in time. It's John Apocalypse and it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
Verses off the top were pretty cool. I don't love the mixing on this. I actually had to turn it up on my side just to hear it correctly, and I felt like the first verse had some potency to it, but it wasn't as balanced as it needed to be, and the vocal felt a little thin. So that's my only criticism there. But I love it's a lot. That second verse is pretty hard, talking about saying it can't be with a mispatched pair of lips and taking a pee with somebody else's Johnson and all that. So the bars are here. And the hook, it's a lot. And that has a bouncy feel to it. I like that.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. You rang. It's strangled by the butler. This ain't a fucking comedy. Ain't no Herman Munster. He was born in a laboratory. His womb was a table, yo. In his neck they rode the boats where the jumper cables go. In a jolt of rage, he broke out of his cage with more moving parts than the Voltron unit from outer space. Out of his face spews the illest transl vernacular. The marks made to kill off all the wackulars. We back
You ever seen a real life monster eating LSD? Stitched from the viscera of its enemies, wearing his favorite band tee. Well, I'm the ghost within, arrested for possession of the soul when I broke skin. I shook control of motor functions, then I smoked them in. Blood dripping a crimson outfit, pus busted. Must have needed a different outcome, but fuck that.
This beat feels very Dr. Dre-ish. Shouts to whoever made this beat. This feels like a Dre beat.
I took a hold of the soul, put the mic down, buddy J, pocket control.
Shit, we done did it. Ego reassemble the extraordinary. To a few it might be delusionary. Life is about being a visionary. So we grab parts from Terry, Barry, Harry, Carey, and Larry combined. To those it might be something scary. Through all the hatred, its seeds been planted. Electrified with something sacred. J Pocket style, where it's hard to find linguistics, ballistics with a few characteristics. It's alive!
One part salt water, one part southern grind, one part northern soul, one part lose your mind. The last part's the heartbeat that keeps it all the time. It's John Apocalypse and it's a lie. 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 It's a lie.
Man, suck my Franken dick. With
It's alive, John Apocalypse. Here's something to fear. That was track 1, It's Alive. So there's a lot to take from that, okay? First of all, the majority of the flows, I would say 4 out of the 5 flows were actually really solid. I think the 5th guy, the last guy that came on the track, because of the mixing, I think you guys recorded this in different spaces. I got that, Goon Diggy. I think you guys recorded that in different spaces, and it was kind of evident for me. It sounded like, well, at least it sounded like you recorded in different spaces. I could be mistaken, but it sounds like that. So I'm hearing a lot of, you got some folks that sound kind of low and tinny. You got some folks that sound like they're right on the mic perfectly. And even if you recorded that in the same spot, it's like everybody has to have the same mic presence, and their distance from the mic has to be similar. So you got to capture, when you do these posse tracks, there's a lot more to capture. And so you'll get an odd mix from that perspective, because you got a lot of things competing against each other when you have so many people, so many different tones in the voices. I think it's kind of hard to mix. So I didn't love the mix on it. I did love the hook, the anthemic, it's alive, it's alive. I love the storytelling in it. Now, Rumor says he's not a fan of the horrorcore. I'm not either, to be honest. That's not really my zone. But you did a great job of making this track feel like Halloween. This track felt like a haunted house. The beat was insane to me. I love that beat. It had it was very large. It felt big. It felt massive. You had some bars in there talking about the bolts in the neck to give you the monster, Frankenstein's monster kind of feel. I like how you guys put it together. I like the vibe that was created on this. I think I'm at about an 88 on it. There was some mixing problems, which was the primary issue for me. I thought the rapping was interesting and fun. I thought it gave a lot of color. It felt very much like a movie. So y'all captured the vibe that I was really looking for in terms of anything Halloween related. It definitely had that feel to it. Great job on that one from the boys. John Apocalypse, H2O, and Prince Divines, C.GREG, Torching Orphanage, 305 Beatbox, Johnny Slash. And Johnny Slash on the beat on that one is nuts. That was a fantastic beat. So I love talking about the future. If you come to this channel a lot, if you watch my streams, I'm big into what's coming up next, man. I love seeing the breakthroughs and the advancements. I'm blessed enough. I'm an older millennial, so I grew up with the internet, but I also lived in a time before it. So I love seeing where all this stuff is going. So we talked earlier about a machine that, or bio cells that can be put into your body that can basically go and clean it. Can search for cancers, repair damaged tissue, deliver drugs. And they also have something new in terms of AI and music on Google. And I'm a little weirded out by this. So this is something that's coming to YouTube very quickly. Check this out. I find it a little odd. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this.
It's the tool that lets you create a new song. in the voice of any of these artists just by typing in a few words. I got to test it out early, and let me show you. This is called Dream Track, and it's an experiment between YouTube and Google DeepMind. Dream Track is within YouTube Shorts. There's this new button up here, Create New. You select the musician's voice you want. I chose Charlie Puth. Then you just type in whatever you want, less than 50 characters. Like, I wanted a Charlie Puth song about my dog Thor, and
Thor is the best dog in the world.
some things to know. There's 7 artists right now, and they've all opted in for this, though it's not clear exactly whose music went into training the original model, Lyria. Only a small group of creators have access to this tool right now, and they can only generate music less than 30 seconds. And in case you're thinking about what bad stuff you can make with this, all of the obvious keywords will get blocked, and musicians can also get specific songs taken down after they're made. But once people start using this, that means that the next viral Charlie Puth song might not be by Charlie Puth, and then who owns that song? It's not totally clear. If you're curious about all of this, I'll definitely be making more videos about it, so follow for more. YouTube just released.
So in my opinion, this is a way for Google to make money long term, because I think Google, artist standpoint, and as an artist, I can't necessarily see why you would do this. I don't know how this would benefit you, because the songs can be taken down whenever they want, and you can only, you know, make so much with it. You only have access to so many keywords. So I don't really understand the point of this. And that's kind of what I want to learn about. What is this doing? And why is it going to be out there? Because sure, and maybe it makes, you know, if you put it on your YouTube shorts or if you put it on your TikTok videos, maybe they go viral with original music. I don't know, man, but it's highly interesting. If I'm an artist, I wouldn't allow my voice to go for this. I can see why some people would, but it wouldn't be me. Let's jump into the next one. Our man Axe Madwick, and is this just a beat, or tell me about this song? This is called Forever, and it doesn't have a lot to it. I think it sounds more like a beat, but it sounded pretty good. So let's check it out. That's the Dark Boy Shiz. I like this though. It's actually like seance music or something. I like that sample. That's nice. I can hear Joyner Lucas on this. That snare drum is really nice. That's really well mixed. Love those strings. That's beautiful. What a great I like how you pulled the beat right there, how you pulled the bass out of there. That was pretty cool, just to leave it to have that little, and I guess maybe that's the chorus section, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good, that little space in there. I like that.
Don't you, if you don't live
That's beautiful, man. What kind of strings are those, Axe? Oh, then you changed up the pattern on those keys. I like that. That's beautiful.
Like that, you're in the slave. If you don't believe, don't you?
That was a really dope. You changed, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you changed the tempo on the keys in the background. Or it could have been that same harp string, but the tempo on that, or the composition of those strings changed. And then it felt like the tempo of the whole song slowed down. But it's still moving. That's a really fascinating thing you did. I don't know that I've heard something like that in a long time. That's pretty cool.
I will love you. Yeah.
That time change is crazy. That's really fantastic.
Like that, don't you? You're in the slave. That you're in the slave. If you don't believe, I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me,
yeah, that's cool, man. as an artist, I really enjoy the timing change you did because it allows you to be super creative. I think that was brilliant. This is really well done, man. I love the frequent use of the sample too. Yeah, man. This is a great beat. That's fantastic. Yeah, I like that. My homie Axe Mad Wit right there. That was dope, man. The timing change was crazy. The strings were beautiful. The bass line was hitting perfectly. The sample was used pretty frequently and smartly, I think. I like how you laid it all over the track. That's absolutely something you should have done. I love the cover art. It feels like it fits. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go 92 on that. I like that a lot. I think you can be, as an artist, super creative over that because there's so many different changes and pockets and sounds, you know, and then you could get another singer on that to maybe do a different kind of high-end vocal, and then you could have a rapper. You know, you could take your time and tell a story on this. You could rap a little faster to it. You could really, really have a lot of creativity. Yeah, that's a great beat, man. That's fantastic. I really think you're going to maximize an artist's potential on something like that because you have so much flexibility. I think it can be difficult to make beats that have a lot of flexibility for a lot of artists, but I think you could have a lot of artists over that joint. Big shouts to homie Axe Madwick. I thought that was really, 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 really dope. That one right there was forever. Let's get into this next one. Here's Something to Fear. Babadook, John Apocalypse, Torching Orphanage, Prince Divine, 305 Beatbox, C.GREG, H2 Owens, Orion, DJ X's, and Baked Pliskin. Let's go.
Here come the shit show, devil and ink. Rip from the pages, this Mephistopheles from the clink into the skid row. Breath is obsolete in the rink. You're now on thin snow. Your kinfolk is kindling for this smoke. We'll walk.
Bring that back one time. He was going in. I don't want to miss no notes here. I don't want to miss no bars.
Here come the shit show, devil and ink. Rip from the pages, this Mephistopheles from the clink into the
Mephistopheles.
It's obsolete in the rink. You're now on thin snow. Your kinfolk is kindling for this smoke. We'll walk on brimstone barefoot with the swaggering.
Your kinfolk is kindling for this smoke. Them some bars. I like that.
Panic attacking the flesh. Won't let you mind your own business. And this and this and it dissonant in the senses with missing. It's like lava hit the street when we walk by for a visiting.
Yeah, your back splatters, brain fragments, deep chatter. It don't matter. Bones, blood, bites, battered. The mic coming back from out of the grave. Dead walking information where the devils and immortal slaves. Worms covered, you can deep within the caves. I swear the mic decays. Every day I fight evil, the brown beetle. I slay lethal, collect steeples as fate. See through rest in pieces. The weapons evil, hit him with the poison needle.
This house is haunted. We will eat you alive. But this house is haunted. We will eat you alive.
Cannibal carnivores, carnage, carnosaur. This kind of gore is commonly cut from the cloth of the dinosaur. I need that like a brontosaurus, but not for no dinosaur. I wanna see your throat split open over these epoxy floors. Spilling blood enough to fill a jug. Feels the same as if I killed a bug. No love, fuck around, get plugged by the plug. Get stuck like a pig unsoured. The Lord of Darkness is prowling, stomach growling, thirsting and howling, flesh devouring.
Something wicked this way cometh. When I vomit from my stomach, hits like comets when they plummet to the third rock from the sun. Erupt at every summit. Land a punchline and mankind won't recover from it.
He said, took the third rock from the sun and punished every plummet or punished every summit. That was kind of cool. So the second and okay. So I think this is the third rapper, or maybe this is the fourth. I think there's been four so far, or three, but the first two weren't. It was so much kind of stop and go. It wasn't very smooth. I didn't love that. And maybe it was just the way the syllables were landing or how they were compounding them in there. It didn't really fit well for this track for me, but now it's coming back.
The pig unsoured, the Lord of Darkness is prowling, stomach growling, thirsting and howling, flesh devouring.
Something wicked this way cometh. When I vomit from my stomach, hits like comets when they plummet to the rock from the sun. Erupt at every summit. Land a punchline and mankind won't recover from it. Slap you with a snare drum, stab you with a drumstick.
Yeah, this feels better.
Getting drum kits, disgusting.
Big
frontin', we slick mouth puntin'. J-Pac out here, haunted house hunting.
This house is haunted. We will eat you alive.
Yeah, so the first two didn't really stick quite well for me.
La plancha. Why the look of concern? My turn to spit an 8. The ashes in the urn from a burnt witch at the stake. Brass is so callous, sipping yeast from a chalice. Snatch your crucifix like Alice, sweet Alice. A goat wolf, half lichen and Baphomet. Ritualistic craft, mass murder, a sacrament. I'm adamant, hell-bent, take your blood bearing. Like a giallo, the suspect, always a red herring.
Yeah. Worshippers waiting for my birth like it's Rosemary's Baby, with music playing backwards and black robes inside a Mercedes.
This is kind of nice. So it picked up. I do think it got a slow start, but I think it really picked up toward the back half.
He's a red herring.
Yeah. Worshippers waiting for my birth like it's Rosemary's Baby, with music playing backwards and black robes inside a Mercedes. A black rose held by your spirit looks like a lady. I'm remote viewing again these visions I can't control lately. Stranger things have been recorded in history. Maybe none of this is real, it's just a simulation since the 80s. Living inside a VHS tape, the image grainy, doomed to repeat the snuff film whenever victims play me. Is 8 enough? Nah, 12 will get them going crazy. Plus it's only 1/6 away from 3, the devil made me. Leave it off because the greatest trick he pulls amazing. Nobody believed that he exists, but souls are screaming, save me.
So I got mixed feelings on that one. You know, the beat on it was solid. It wasn't over the top great to me. The beat on It's Alive was much better, but this was solid. I didn't really feel like every rapper was able to sink their teeth into it, I think. So it sounds like we had a total of 5 MCs on this joint. I lose track sometimes when I'm listening because I'm trying to focus on the lyrics. However, I think the second third the second third of the track. So when you talk about the track, if we're looking at it just about before the halfway point was mostly good. You know what I mean? It definitely is already fitting with the theme. I think the beats are lending themselves to that horror flick feeling, so I think he did a great job with that. I just feel like in the back half, the delivery was better. Some of those, it was almost like over-rhymed. It was almost like the first two dudes were over-rhyming the track. I think that's sometimes when you're a great artist and you're really good at writing songs, sometimes you can try to get so complex you overcomplicate it, and that's what I felt like with the first two rappers. Like, it wasn't bad, and there was some hard compound syllables, and every last bar ended on a rhyme, and it was great technically, but it just didn't really fit. I felt like the 3 to 5 MCs all fit, and they felt more comfortable. So the track's execution on the second half was much better. I would probably go 83 on this one. Not bad. It's skippable for me, though. I wouldn't have skipped this live joint. This one probably wouldn't get a second play for me. Drop your scores if you've been rocking with us. Happy Saturday night, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Let's get into this next with Dark Boy Shiz. Trendsetters featuring Mirror 187. The name of this joint is IDK. I don't know, man. IDK. Let's get into him.
It's that dark boy shit, and then you know shit. It's that dark boy shit, and then you know shit.
Jonathan for 20.
Yeah, I'm writing songs like I'm making a comic. You don't want to smoke with us, nigga, we run up like Sonic. The Glock right to his shit, yeah, that's the topic. Too much gunshots, fucking in my sockets. They like shiz, you real out of pocket on camera, saying Sula like a rocket, bang, bang, watch his head roll. As I clock it, then I had to get real bony like a chopstick. They talk about it, but they never cop it. I'm not getting backdoored, so I locked it. I was on the block before my dickies, you not gang. If
that's a Blueface feel to me.
Jonathan for 20.
Yeah, I'm writing songs like I'm making a comic. You don't want to smoke with us, nigga, we run up like Sonic. The Glock right to
run up like Sonic.
The topic, too much gunshots, fucking in my sockets. They like shiz, you real out of pocket on camera, saying Sula like a rocket, bang, bang, watch his head roll. As I clock it, then I had to get real bony like a chopstick. They talk about it, but they never cop it. I'm not getting backdoored, so I locked it. I was on the block before
I locked it.
Gang, if you wasn't in the struggle with me when I drill. Yeah, I listen to Nipsey Charge late, then I gave his dumb ass a wiggy, they like shiz. You really getting better with your bars. That's the perky talking, bitch. I'm just on Marv's. I got Glocks that will blow up your cars. You can't get back. You not making it that far. We smoking shit, we get shit cracking free. Ain't damn nasty, had his head down lacking. He was talking shit on the gram, but he wasn't packing. Now he's 6 feet in dirt. His dumb ass wasn't on my breaking.
Since we lost bro, I swear we been all in the act. Niggas talking like they talk, but we told guns just like Iraq. We been slipping through niggas' blocks, but they ain't out to make a mess. So my shorty prep when he sliding for that cup and 9 left. Your homie got caught in that Jimmy, then he told us some shit we wouldn't do. Free all of my killers like that can. I pray they let them loose. It's fuck that party do you when you locked up in that can. I came home and started snapping, now I'm right back in my bag. Dropped a new vid, I know they sick, cause they ain't expect for me to beat my case. That bitch left when I was down, she try to come back now, cause my pockets they granted up. Ain't that by the bitch, but still we out here bending. Know the op is mad at us because they see we out here running. Way above head for these rappers, think it's time to give us credit, please. Hopping out all black, I'm trying to make sure this won't send me squeeze. Pistol in my hands, how you gon' do it, but we ain't taking please. My bro said this shit easy.
That's Dark Boy Shiz, Mirror 187. I don't know, trendsetters. So I thought the flow in the beginning, Dark Boy, your flow was still a little rough, because you stretch out some of the bars for the delivery's sake, and you're trying to have these conversations. I do feel like you've improved, but I almost would go away from the thing you're trying to pull, where it's more of like a talk rap, an off kilter conversation, and then you have these long went outside, so I got him, and the bot just wasn't hot, but I told him, you know, like it's just little stretch at the end that you stretch all of these bars out, and I don't know that it adds the effect that you think it will. Also, that one didn't sound that great in my headphones either. You got to turn yourself up a little bit if you're gonna have such a distinctive flow. You really have to make sure your mixing is on point and allows your vocals to shine. If your vocals aren't bright in that mix, if they're not elevated, I think you need to do, because you have such a unique style and cadence about you, you need to have great ad-libs that hit a little harder. I didn't notice them as much. And so a lot of that type of Blueface type music is really ad-libbed in a fantastic way that sets it off a little bit more. So, and of course, that's the first pass. I love doing this show because I get a first listen. I got to take as much as I can from each individual track. I don't always catch everything, but what I did notice about that one is you're stretching these bars out, but then you got to have a little bit more ad-lib, some fun, gunshots, do, whatever you want to do, but it needs to have a little bit more color to it. That song was okay to me, nothing over the top. I would go 78. I think there's definitely some improvement there, but I just feel like the other portion I don't like is the content. I mean, what you're talking about doesn't interest me in the least bit. Now, I'm a 37-year-old father of 4, okay? So that might not be for me, and that's okay on both sides. However, I think that if you're trying to appeal to a massive audience, some of the gun talk, some of the drug talk, it just that limits your ability to be a bigger artist if you're just, only talking about a certain subject matter. Let me show you this real quick, and we'll jump back into the project of the night, John Apocalypse. Shout out the gang right there. I like That's Alive for the first one. Second joint on that one didn't really hit the same for me. Excuse me, as I mentioned, I'm fighting off a little something. Baba Duke didn't really hit as hard as the first one, but both of the tracks have been in the 80s, high 80s for the first one, kind of mid 80s for the second one. They got augmented reality contacts coming at you. There's going to be a lot of products over the next few years that can. They're doing a Neuralink. Elon Musk, they're trying to put chips in your brain. They want to put chips in your eyes. They want to do a lot of chipping of us because, A, it probably will give us some really cool access to features that'll be awesome. But I do think it could really hamper our reality as we know it. So this right here are augmented reality contacts.
Contact lens
Check them
of
out.
the future. The world's first augmented reality smart contact. It's being developed by Mojo Vision, and a prototype was just worn by the company's CEO for an hour. The company behind it is envisioning that people can put a Mojo lens on in the morning and have access to information throughout the day. It wants to elevate one's vision and give them superpowers by providing information you need exactly when it's needed in augmented reality form. The design uses a tiny micro LED display the size of a grain of sand and projects images onto the retina. The applications they have planned will be near limitless, from being able to see in the dark to guiding you during workouts. The company has been at this since 2015, but their next big hurdle will be conducting clinical studies and getting FDA approval. This is a contact.
So in my opinion, you shouldn't be putting chips in your eyes. You shouldn't put chips in your brain. We have there's a lot of links that actually are showing over time cell phones causing cancers and tumors in the face and brain and ear regions. And now you're talking about putting something that has a battery, because this contact lens has a battery, in your eyeball. And so the company CEO is warning for an hour. Now, I do think some of the uses for this would be fantastic. You know, meal prepping. You can look at something and see how many ounces it is. You know, you can probably see the caloric intake from it. You know, basketball. I love basketball. You can show me the arc to shoot to hit a jumper every time. I mean, that's fantastic. But I just feel like in the long run, having a battery near your eye is going to have some catastrophic results, specifically when that battery burns out and burns your eyeball, because that's going to happen. So what do y'all think about augmented reality contacts? Would you wear them? I got to tell you, I'm a huge no. I wouldn't wear them. I wouldn't wear those things for probably 10 to 15 years after they come out. They got to be so far down the line with making those things safe for me. It probably wouldn't happen for me. Let's get into this next one. Big shout out to my man P. Louie. He's got his streams going crazy. He's got my streams going crazy too. He's got a new one with Blueface on it. Let's get into it. This is Thirst Trap, P. Louie, J0480, and Blueface.
P. Louie.
Okay, yo, Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yo, Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry.
Okay, lame ones chase cat. I don't wanna play that, cause she hit me up. I don't even gotta follow back. Taking off, I ain't with that. But I know that I'm a number one like a Big Mac. Yeah, okay, I'm swagged out.
I'm a number one like a Big Mac.
Couch swinging like a Mike Trout. And I'm about to and get a burrito from a Motto's. Motherfucker,
out tomatoes.
Like a motto.
Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yo, Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yeah.
Real pimps don't trip over simp shit. Jail don't fly right on a bitch. I mean over one, I don't give a damn. Jail 480, yeah, I got a lot of them. You don't got one, I come through with 20. Jail 480, yeah, cash that money. Send a
cash app money.
Quit. Jail 480, give a damn about
Yo,
it.
Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yo, Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yeah.
Talking that mess, got his ass messed up. Do from his back to his gut. We raised the roof, drove his Hellcat to heaven. Dodging the demons, got hit with a blessing. 666, hit his ass with a 7. Treat all my bitches like they is a peasant. Don't fuck with 12, but I fuck with 11. All of my dogs, yeah, they going to heaven.
Okay, yo, Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yo, Thirst Trap ain't fooling me. Saw you uploaded a few this week, so just post that other dudes can see. Cause you looking fake like you jewelry. Yeah.
Yo, simpin'.
I like that. I like Joe 480 too. Homie's hilarious. Big shout out to my man P. Louie. That's Joe 480, Blueface, Thirst Trap. It's a fun club song, man. It's a fun club song. I can hear this out in Vegas. You're schmammering off of one of them big goofy drinks you can walk down the street with. And you're in the club and there's goofy white chicks and you're loving it. That's what that's for. I like it a lot personally. I would actually have that on a playlist for like a going out playlist or a cleaning the crib playlist. It's got a little bounce to it. I thought I love P. Louie's verses because they're always so honest. He's talking about skirting and getting a burrito from Amato's. That's a Mexican crib out, a Mexican restaurant back out here in Arizona. So I just love that he keeps it a buck. And then his brother Joe 480 talking about real players don't trip off the simp-ish. You know what I mean? I just like the style. Blueface's verse was actually decent. So the homie Paul Louis has been purchasing a lot of verses from more known artists lately. And some of y'all artists who be taking people money be mailing in your verses. This is why I don't do verses fast. I don't believe in writing quick verses. I'm not giving nobody garbage. But I thought Blueface's verse was actually solid. So that's not bad right there. I think all in all on that, I'd probably go 87. You know, I don't think it's You know, I don't think it's something I'm gonna play every day, but it would be on a playlist for specific times. When I'm in a good mood, I would play that. You know what I mean? So definitely not bad. That's Thirst Trap right there. Joe 480 Blueface. Let's get into this next one. We're back into Here's Something to Fear. Our homies John Apocalypse. This was La Plaga.
Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas, no hay cura ni vacuna, se va a podrir. Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre, apocalipsis a la sociedad y el medio ambiente. Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas, no hay cura
ni
vacuna, se va a podrir tu cara. Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre, apocalipsis a la sociedad y al medio ambiente. Check their prognosis, necrosis leave you looking like moldy leather in poses. Sclerosis multiplied with each motion. I'm dosing ecstasy, then spreading leprosy. Wounds open sesame successfully.
Wounds open sesame.
Effervescently, y'all know this. My pages contain this contagious mantra. Go conjure a ghost.
Hold on.
Running like
Jesus, hold on, my man. We're gonna run this back. Good Lord.
Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas. No hay cura ni vacuna.
Homie is spitting.
Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y al medio ambiente. Check their prognosis. Necrosis leave you looking like moldy leather in poses.
Moldy leather.
With each motion, I'm dosing ecstasy, then spreading leprosy. Wounds open sesame successfully. Pessimy festering effervescently. Contain this contagious mantra. Go conjure a go conjure J-Pac running like conjurer monster with 5 faces and ganja feel like a caja up on a volcanic sauna. The saga continues.
Halitosis causes instant thrombosis. Thrombosis with no ulterior motive. Accidental, sin queriendo. My dental aliento dosage will stop blood from flowing, cause vein explosions. Brain convulsions, involuntary muscle spasms. Spirit propulsions, send your phantasm to the.
This is dark, man.
As I'm laughing, psychological social pathogens step into our cipher and they'll never see your ass again.
Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas. No hay cura ni vacuna, se va a podrir tu cara. Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y el medio ambiente. Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas. No hay
I like this one.
Se va a podrir tu cara.
Playlist.
Llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y al medio ambiente.
Yeah, melt faces with no traces. Turn pages, tie spaces. Hanging sneakers by their shoelaces. Rhyme adjacent, precise placement. Forging the base.
This feels like a mix between Terror Squad and Mobb Deep with like more intricate lyricism.
When we spoke about the slave ships, past basic. The next traces of the flex faces with torn pavements. He was audacious, triple hump.
He was audacious.
Way foul, flagrant, bars burning, hot Cajun, path blazing, hellfire face.
Carnival, connoisseur galore. There's more to life than metaphors. J-Pac is lyrical to the core. Life is a highway, so we trendsetters on this expedition. What competition? 50 cal, fully loaded ammunition. We on a quest to cause demolition. My premonition, seeing visions on this foreign mission, like AI searching for voice recognition. Soul searching, life is emerging. Watch your 6 in the middle of the night. Demons is purging, so pray to the Virgin.
Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas. No hay cura ni vacuna, se va a podrir tu.
This hook is vicious though. This hook is vicious though.
Apocalipsis a la sociedad y el medio ambiente. Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas. No hay cura ni vacuna, se va.
Man.
Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y al medio ambiente.
Yeah. I'm the heel to the back of your neck that connects your front teeth to the steps. No Edward Norton, American History X. My orbital frontal cortex is defective. I'm give a fuck deficient. Long-term exposure.
Ed Norton in American History X? Was that Bite the Curb? I think that was Bite the Curb, wasn't it?
Peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y al medio ambiente.
Yeah. I'm the heel to the back of your neck that connects your front teeth to the steps. No Edward Norton, American X. My orbital frontal cortex is defective. I'm give a fuck deficient. Long-term exposure to bullshit affects my condition. This happens in your fiction. No wonder you ain't got the juice. I kick shit to your face, turn the other cheek, and drop a deuce. I carve lyrics since you fucking wasted your voice.
Wow.
So much crack in this lab, the feds a case.
Wow. Hold on. He said, I'll kick ish to your face, turn around and Pull out my pants and drop a deuce.
There's heavy pulp in your fiction. No wonder you ain't got the juice. I kick shit to your face, turn the other cheek and drop a deuce.
That's ridiculous.
Out your larynx since you fucking wasted your voice. We cook up so much crack in this lab, the feds a case in the joint. Inhale the vapor fumes, basking plumes of noxious gases. The revolution will be on pay-per-view, and the toxic mask is available for purchase only with a package deal. Bundle up and pack some steel, and while you're at it, grab some matches. Bullets across your chest like sashes, twirling a grenade pin. The great
bullets across your chest like sashes.
Casket, J-Pox spreading like disease, unable to vax it. We stomp the CDC, the WHO, and all of those bastards.
Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas. No hay cura ni.
This is crazy.
Se va a podrir tu cara. Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y el medio ambiente. Llegó la plaga, con hambre y con ganas.
La plaga.
Vacuna, se va a podrir tu cara. Ya llegó la peste, salvaje y silvestre. Apocalipsis a la sociedad y el medio.
That one right there was pretty strong. The wordplay in and of itself was fantastic. I stopped that joint about 8 times to figure out what was being said. I like that. La Plaga. La Plaga. I like that, man. John Apocalypse, Torching Orphanage. H2 Owens, Prince Divine, 305. Biggity Beatbox. C.GREG, Chromie. Yeah, that was wild, man. Some of those bars were heavy. Some of those bars were like, you know, big man in the gym bars. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm going to go 93 on that one. La Plaga. And I got to be completely candid. I probably wouldn't listen to that song all the time, but it would definitely be on a gym playlist. Definitely when I'm feeling like a little reckless. You know, that's one of them ones where you're driving and you're just like, I might hit a kid today. Just kidding. Don't hit kids. I'm just saying it has that kind of like dastardly, like I might do something. You know, he talking about the Edward Norton stepping on the back of dude's, you know, cranium while he's biting the curb. You know, it definitely has that feisty, I need to do something foul kind of feel to it. I really like that. La Plaga right there. That was, I'm a fan. That was really good. Big shouts to the gang right there. Our homies, John Apocalypse. John Apocalypse doing work. Let's see where we at right now, man. Let's get into this next one. This is from the homie Trip. They did snap. Yeah, don't hit kids. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, man, you're going to get yourself in some real trouble just making words. Big shouts to the homie Trip, Young Savage, and Bando. They just put a project out right now. I like Trip a lot. I like what he's doing. I like his movement. He sent me the whole EP. We're going to play one of the joints off this called 3 on the Dash. Shouts to Trip, Young Savage, Bando, 444. Jay-Z already did that, man. Y'all got to come up with something else. 3 on the Dash. Let's check it out. Young Finesse on the track as well.
Bitch, I need that big body on that
big facts, Dino.
Should I do it like that? Yeah. Bitch, I got that big body on that big frame. Yeah, we get good and tight on some loose chains. I ain't gotta look back when I switch lanes. Cause I got 3 on the dash, 3 on that bitch. I need that big body on that big frame. Yeah, we get good and tight.
Beat is crazy.
I don't ever look back when I switch lanes. Cause I got 3 on the dash, 3 on the
100 on the dashboard, I ain't slowing down. Big body on a big bitch, if I crash, they gon' have to tow me out. In the club, standing on the booth, if they grabbing, niggas gotta throw me out. Black as hell, fall asleep in traffic, niggas probably bout to have to go around. I'm popping, yeah, I ain't going down. Feet hit a line to Charlie Brown. I'm drinking Henny and mixing Brown. I could've got rich off a couple pounds. She wanna fuck for a couple rounds. I rock with my dog with a couple hounds. Floating the pimp, we go out of bounds. I'm making a place from Catamount.
I got that big body on that big frame. We get good and tight on some loose chains. I ain't gotta look back when I switch lanes. Cause I got
hook is real dope.
Dash 3 on that bitch, I'll be there.
I had to go right if she tell me I bet I can open her up. Call me, I'm mighty, you niggas can find me, I'm winning and all the above. I've been with the finest, I'm in with the time, and I'm spending for all of my love. Glisten and shining, she flip on a dime, I'ma stop on that bitch that she had enough. She told me that she coming out, big body bitch that she wanting now. We out in Bali, I'm in the Punani, I
playlist.
You talking sour, then close your mouth. Come to your home and it's known now. Coming to me with a little power, you didn't know what you know now.
Big body on that big frame. Yeah, we get good and tight on some loose chains.
I like this one, man.
Gotta look back when I switch lanes. Cause I got 3 on the dash, 3 on that.
I like bitches, I like money, fuck your love. Me and the gang members on.
Oh, we were doing so good.
Go ahead, try some shit, nigga, get Can't hang with us because your ass is a dog. We taking off like a rocket. Same thing is stuffed in my pocket. Bitch, take it right out the socket. Nigga, you know how we rockin'.
Flow does not work on here.
Start getting in the flossing. I get a check and your bitch hit the topping. Niggas stay mad cause you cannot stop it.
Body on that big frame. Tight, on some loose change. I ain't gotta look back when I switch lanes. Cause I got 3 on the dash, 3 on that bitch. I need that big body on that big frame. Yeah, we get good and tight on some loose change. I don't ever look back when I switch lanes. Cause I got 3 on the dash, 3 on the dash.
Yeah, so I was really into this joint, man. Until that last rapper came on. That flow does not fit this track. The first 2 artists were riding it perfectly. They really had it set up to. That was like a fast break. I don't know if y'all. I watch a lot of NBA. I love the NBA. That was a fast break with a bad pass, and you're like, shit. You know, that was like a steal, a crossover. You're running the lane, you toss up the oop, and he misses the dunk, and you just kind of look at him and go, "This is why you don't play that much." I didn't love that verse at all. I love that track though. 3 on the dash, 3 on the beat was great. It was jazzy, had horns on it. It felt like New Orleans French Quarter. I love that. But man, did you fumble the ball at the end, man? You like handed you the baton and you threw the joint on the ground, and we smacked you when you got back to the front of the race. I'm going to go, that's a tough one to score because I was on some 95, 96, and that homie came. I'm going to go 92. Bro came on at the end, and I was like, I no longer like this song. That was quite disappointing to me. I'm going to show y'all this real quick, and we'll jump back into the music. John Apocalypse right now. The Halloween album, Here's Something to Fear, is going pretty hard, man. The one thing I love about doing all the projects from Pro Fresh Publicity, my man Rudy H. Owens, the thing I like most is just so many bars. There's so many great bars to hear. As a person who loves hip hop, what hip hop represents, what hip hop is, not just like the corny new thing, but like the thing it was and it's been. Hearing some of the bars just makes my heart happy. So I appreciate you for always letting me play your music out here. Let's get into this. So Diddy's son King Combs is claiming he's a GD. And he's dropping, you know, the rakes, which is, you know, how you throw up their gang sign. Having a billionaire son claim to be a gangster is everything wrong with hip-hop to me. He is an example of what I hate the most in hip-hop. People lying for no reason. You know, when I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. My family was middle class, and I always wanted to be a gangster too. So I get it. Gangsters are cool, they're tough, they take nothing from no one, they get whatever they want, and they always get the chicks. I get why the persona exists. But you, sir, are a billionaire's child. Go cure cancer. Go do something wonderful for kids. Your life is taken care of. You guys are set for 30 generations. Can you go and do something positive? I don't even really want to play this nonsense, but it angered me so much, I just wanted to speak on it.
GDK. Thank you, baby. GDK.
What are we doing here, man?
Baby. GDK.
This is what's wrong with hip-hop to me. We got to raise our kids. I don't know if Diddy's been around in this man's life, but get in his life. Get in his life, man. Go spend time with your son and tell him how stupid this is. He's got to be like 30. How old? We're going to look it up right now because I'm irritated. That's how bad this bothers me. How old is this young man? 25. 25 and you want to be a gangster? You want to be on the streets? Come on, man. Honestly, I would slap this dude in his face. You need to be checked, man. This ain't cool. It's not cool for anybody, let alone a billionaire's son. I'm so angry right now. Let's get into this next one, man. Here's Something to Fear, Army of Darkness, John Apocalypse, The Gang, Torching Orphanage, 305, Beatbox, H201's Prince Divine, C.GREG. Let's get into it. fingers up the blood.
We put 5 on it. J-pop, make a dome pop, then throw chives on it. Won't stop till the chrome tops the top 5 on it. Throne's not for the open spot, well bitch, I'm on it. Army of darkness, we put 5 on it. J-pop, make a dome pop, then throw chives on it. Won't stop till the chrome tops the top 5 on it. Throne's not for the open spot, well bitch, I'm on it. Army of darkness.
We walking into the army of darkness, where space and time is heartless. They fighting for scraps of what's left. Artillery war machines raise upon the regimes. Nothing is what it seems. Illusions that don't lead to conclusions. No solutions. Is this the new revolution? On levels of attribution.
That's true.
Superhuman with lyricism that's been proven. If it's not us, who then? Biological warfare. I'm under the microscope. Make them wonder how I'm dope. They cannot stop me, bro. They too sloppy.
Copy, copy, Roger, Roger, laughter, laughter. Ha ha ha. Splatters when my chatterbox goes ratata. Step in any
ratata.
That spooky smooth gravatas. Rocking laceless shell toes. In the race, the rabbit lost.
Step in any function with that spooky smooth gravitas. I like that.
The moral of the story is don't get demoralized by the moralist. You kids get the gist, more or less. Your lady gets the jizz when she gives us oral sex. Storing up on her chest like a squirrel's nest.
We put 5 on it. J-pop, make a dome pop, then throw chives on it. Won't stop till the chrome tops the top 5 on it. Throne's not for the open spot, well bitch, I'm on it. Army of darkness, we put 5 on it. J-pop, make a dome pop, then throw chives on it. Won't stop till the chrome tops the top 5 on it. Throne's not for the open spot, well bitch, I'm on it. Army of darkness.
Weapons forged on alien planets, technology that came from Spanish subterranean giants that melt your brain to fragments. Captains of the legions where we slay demons, spray even particles, brains licking the blades. Even parted you in the pieces I released. What started you, Leo departed you. Plus I'm your father, Luke. What the fuck you gon' do? God mode, killer army 2, decimating battle crews, freestyle and mics for food, rappers stew.
Just a walking sack of skin and bones with swords and shields and pistols chrome. Bumping Rob Zombie, burning with the witches. Wicked troll, wickens like the Wiccan blow. The room is filled with smoking souls.
Just like the Wiccan blow.
Burnt and blow, the candles floating. No hocus pocus, frogs are locusts. Nah, I don't need no tokens to cross the river Styx, cause we got sticks and pipe explosives. The skeleton with no skin or melanin. It's not the fake.
We got sticks and pipe explosives. That right there. Army of Darkness. I didn't love the beat as much on that one, and a lot of the bars kind of went over my head for some of the rappers. I caught H2O's verse pretty clear because he had a lot of animation to it. Definitely heard some bars from everybody in there. That one didn't stand out as much to me. It was just kind of playing over the beat. I think the beat was a lot of problem to me because it didn't have a lot of real features to it. So you're kind of rapping over this faceless beat that doesn't have any definition. It didn't really pop to me. You know, La Plaga and It's Alive, those songs popped. And I think those songs are closer to the peak of what y'all can do. I think Babadook and Army of Darkness have just been they've been okay. You know, I would go Army of Darkness probably at 82. Not bad. I wouldn't spin it back. And I really felt like it kind of went almost a little bit away from outside of probably H2O's verse and the verse that came after him. It didn't really stay on the horrorcore Halloween feel. It felt like it kind of went away from that a little bit. So not bad. Not one that I would probably spin back around on. I love the Sonic. Sounded like a lot of the OGs. Sounds like Torching Orphanage. Yeah, that's good. Let's get into this next one. This one is from a homie called Josh. So we were asking last week, like, how do you get your music discovered if it's just Josh? And how the hell did you get Josh on Apple Music? Like my name is Brandon. If I go on there, can I just use my name? I think it's wild you're able to pull that off. Let's get into this real quick. This is Josh, Dance All Night. Feels like an EDM song. like this. I don't know what to do with it, but I like it. That's Josh right there with Dance All Night. I don't know what to make it. It's fun. You know, if I was out, it kind of feels like what do you call them, Joyce? A hookah bar kind of song. You know, some of you just sit in your chair, smoke hookah to it, kind of dance around in your seat a little bit. Some of you dance to maybe with your lady. It's cool, man. I can see my girls dancing to it, dude. I think that would be heavy on TikTok, you know, with all the little dancey dances they do over there. Outside of that, I don't know what else to do with it. It doesn't really have a sync licensing feel to it. I don't think I would see that necessarily in movies or anything like that. C.GREG's digging it though. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. You know, I'll play it out while we get into the next one. It didn't, you know. What do you do with this though? You know, when do you play this song? When would you throw this on? What kind of mood does this give you? I don't really know. Get into this next one. It's called Multi-Season. Multi-Season and 3 Breezy. This is Deadly, sent to us by way of our homie Goon Dog. What up, boy? I just want to dance all night. Dance. It's stuck in my head now, so. So I'd probably go 90 on that, actually. It is stuck in my head.
You wanna go out and have fun with your whole ass friends? Go on and let that nigga touch you. Got no respect. Now we broke up, that wasn't my fault. And all your friends saying I did you dirty and I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what your friends say. My mama told me not to love cause it get deadly. I had to leave your ass, now I know your mama can't stand me. Maybe I deserve it cause I gave you all that damn pain. I don't say I'm sorry, but I love you, that's for damn straight. Don't fucking say I didn't love you, girl, I heard that. That's why a nigga stay reserved, yeah. We can't get back together no more, you know that's your bad. You know that's your bad.
I feel a way, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause when you up and fucking left, you took my pride with you. The streets of love is dangerous, so keep a fire with you. The bullshit I don't condone, I let it slide with you. And here you left me with a fucked up mess, all alone, I ain't stressed. I'm dolo in my grave when I lay to rest. And you know you wrong, my heart is damn near gone. Not a long night with another sad song. If it was love, then why you do that? I give you my trust, like how you lose that. Everyone who played me always come back.
These two really sound great together. They mesh together well. I don't necessarily love how there's a lot of blame on the chick side, although it do be their fault sometimes. This is beautiful though. You know, I like. He's like, go ahead and let that dude touch you. I'm like, dang, you know, you hurt when you're writing a song and you're thinking about some dude touching your girl. You know, you're hurt. Your heart is broken.
Baby, I hold grudges, so that's too bad. Gave you everything you wanted, so this shit don't make sense. Even put you in a dream house and you ain't had to pay rent. Remember you was on my mind all the time, now badly. Be careful with your heart, cause this love shit deadly. For real.
Don't fucking say I didn't love you, girl, I heard that. That's why a nigga stay reserved, yeah. We can't
why I stay reserved, you said.
You're bad. You say that you love me, I gave you affection. If you really love me, you wonder what you did, huh? That's just how I feel right now. I can't stand these women, I be in my feels right now. I can't deal right now, I just wanna love again, but I cannot fall in love again. My first love left a stain on my heart, I can't trust again. Know you my second love and you just made me run again. Now I can't love again. Cause you wanna go out and have fun with your whole ass friends. Go on and let that nigga touch
you. Know he mad.
Respect, now we broke up, that wasn't my fault. And all your friends saying I did you dirty and I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what your friends say. My mama told me not to love cause it get deadly. I had to leave your ass, now I know your mama can't stand me. Maybe I deserve it cause I gave you all that damn pain. I don't say I'm sorry, but I love you, that's for damn straight. Don't fucking say I didn't love you, girl, I heard that. That's why a nigga stay reserved, yeah. We can't get back together no more, you know that's your bad. You know that's your bad.
So that's your fault. Multi-Season, 3 Breezy, Deadly. That's a nice song, man. I think I'm gonna go 89 on that joint. I'm not gonna play that again. I I'm lucky to be married, man. You know, as a kid, I never thought I'd be married. I've been married almost 10 years now. And we may fight, but I don't have I have zero feelings like this in my body. Like, we argue and it's like, we'll be good tomorrow, whatever. So I can't relate to this feeling anymore. But when he's like, go ahead and hang out with your hoe ass friend, you're hurting. I can feel the pain, and both of them delivered really good, different, vantage points about how they feel. He's like, I built this house. He didn't have to pay for it. He just moved into what I built. I built you up into this person, and he just came and took it. You know what I mean? So there's so much anger. It's so palpable. So, so that emotion, I do appreciate it. Like I said, I can't relate to it. That's the one good part about finding your life, I said life partner, but the person you spend your life with is like, you don't really care for, you don't have those feelings anymore. So I like that song. 3 Breezy is probably one of my favorites, and I don't even like R&B like that. But the more I hear his music, the more I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy. Big shouts to our man Goondog. So China made an invisibility cloak. China has a cloak that can make people invisible. I'm worried, man. I don't know. The Invis Defense developed by a team at Wuhan University. Now, mind you, Wuhan University is the same place, or Wuhan is where they say that the coronavirus came from. So I don't know about that, but they created a low-cost coat that can be used day or night. The coat's embedded thermal devices emit different temperatures, presenting an unusual heat pattern that can allow the coat to fly under the radar and evade security cameras. That's crazy. What up, wow? Wuhan, bruh. Yeah, so, we have a lot of problems with China as a country. I'm thinking we may want to be cool. Because if we can't see them coming over here, y'all thought Vietnam was bad. Man, look, we better chill. Let's play nice until we figure out how to defeat that. Because that scares me. Yeah, man. Like for real, that's a problem. We need to play nice. These are not games anymore. Let's get into the last joint off John Apocalypse. Here's something to fear. Shouts to the whole gang over there. Solid project. I like 2 out of the 4 so far. So you're batting 50%. I think if you have a 10-song project and 3 of those songs are good, that's good. If 3 of those songs are, I'll play them again, I think you're doing great. So to have already 2 out of 5 is pretty solid. John Apocalypse, Torching Orphanage, H2 Owens, Prince Divine, 305 Beatbox, C.GREG, DJ Black Snow, The Horde. So we need to play nice. Don Martese on deck.
Radiation, sonic abomination, zombie infestation, loss of all sensation, stagnant detonation leads to defragmentation, loss of pigmentation from the chemical abrasions, John Apocalypse written in the constellations, rise in the tide from our vocal fluctuations. Ah shit, here comes a horde, they've risen up from the floor, through the taps to explore, in the caskets we can't afford, cord cutting, antenna bugging, my brain in the morgue, adjust the dial, the end is Bill Nye and I'm on board.
What you are witnessing's a multi-headed Godzilla there, we ain't on the same scales, I'm talking Godzilla here. We monstrous, yeah, Yambe, Harambe, we bring gorillas death.
Yeah, Harambe.
Godzilla breath.
Is it the red or the blue wire? The mic.
Yeah, Harambe, run this back.
Secuenta de la bestia.
Radiation, sonic abomination, zombie infestation, loss of all sensation, stagnant detonation leads to defragmentation, loss of pigmentation from the chemical abrasions, John Apocalypse written in the constellations, rise in the tide from our vocal fluctuations. Ah shit, here comes a horde, they've risen up from the floor, through the taps to explore, in the caskets we can't afford, cord cutting, antenna bugging my...
He said through the taps they explore in the coffins we can't afford.
Ah, shit, here comes the horde. They've risen up from the floor. Through the taps to explore. In the caskets we can't afford. Cord cutting, antenna bugging my brain in the morgue. Adjust the dial, the end is Bill Nye, and I'm on board.
What you are witnessing's a multi-headed Godzilla there. We ain't on the same scales, I'm talking Godzilla here. We monstrous, yeah, I am the Harambe. We bring gorillas death, fuck dragons, my crew kicking Godzilla breath.
Is it the red or the blue wire? The Mike Myers, Spitfire, the retired, burn MC, the deep fried. New virus is Miley Cyrus, who missing knowledge.
The virus is Miley Cyrus.
Survivalist.
I like it. Sharp as a blade, you catch decapitation. I bring carnation, cuts, bruises, and lacerations. Shoot for the stars and moon, I'm under observation. Alien mutation, beam you up into the spaceship.
No oxygen or ventilation, hold your breath, the demonstration is about to commence, hence the book of damnation. Verses from the Necronomicon, demonic phenomenon, got you numbing on your mama's arm like it's Parmesan.
Now wait, let the audience catch their breath, no breaks. This attract a beam that they cannot escape. Just listen how the beat radiates, melting off your face, leave the audience screaming. Now wait, let us catch our breath, no motherfucking breaks. This attract a beam that you cannot escape. Just listen how the beat radiates, melting off your face till you can't even scream. Just wait. Bit of hell pounds a death match, ringside announcer. My lyrics melt hazmat suits and Geiger counters, causing immediate nausea and.
My lyrics melt hazmat suits and Geiger counters. That's hard.
And scream, just wait. Bit of hell pounds a death match, ringside announcer. My lyrics melt hazmat suits and Geiger counters, causing immediate nausea and loss of sight. The crowd's getting bubbles when we on the mic, right?
I'm thriller dancing with the deadites underneath the deadlights. The fifth plague of the apocalypse. In your bed with headlights. Say my name thrice and I'll appear in your mirror. Needle juice in your neck, injecting you with my serum.
I route the soil I step on. You can see decay in the imprint in an instant. I make the water toxic and victims will witness. A sight the riper's glass to the eyes. I reap souls with the mic and leave the carcass behind.
I transform in a vampire PD, decapitate the heads of the unseen. I grab the dust from the mouth in my hand, night vision from the unclean. I switch dimensions in the light beams.
John Apocalypse, elite extreme, supreme beams that perform your execution in the storm while it's lightning. Enter your bloodstream, zombies follow like the plague. From the sound of your scream, they won't find you for days. From the dead weight you be dragging, of course. I be bagging bodies, toe tagging while I'm bragging in the morgue with the horde. It's familiar, of course. We already done this before. Be ready, here comes some more. We're here to even the score, to dominate, devour, and deliver an apocalyptic great war.
Sorry about that. That was the horde right there. John Apocalypse. Here's something to fear. Yeah, man, definitely spooky vibes. So on that last track, I didn't really, you guys liked the beat more than I did. I wasn't really into that. I did love the quick 8-bar segments. People came in and came out. It wasn't a lot of like filler time. Every artist kind of had to have their quick delivery and have their quick bars. I like that. Lots of horrorcore bars in there too, which I thought was dope. That beat sounded like a bad frequency, so it has that kind of walking through a hospital and you don't know who's alive or who's dead, the lights are out. It definitely gave the spooky vibe. So I think this whole project encapsulated that very well. On the last track, I think I would go 83. I didn't love the beat. The beat was really, it seems like with a beat like that is a little bit more abstract, it's harder to make your punchlines hit as cleanly. And I also felt like there wasn't any kind of, or not a lot of ad-libbing or vocal effecting on the verses. The verses were pretty plain. And so, or as far as the vocals go on every rapper, it felt fairly plain. There was a couple times on one of them in the middle of the song where it was kind of like an anthem, kind of a call over the top of it. That was dope. But outside of that, it was fairly plain to me. Shouts to Simp Rock. So overall, I like It's Alive and I like La Plaga. Those go really hard. But this definitely captures the Halloween mood. You know, you could put this on a soundtrack for a horror film for sure. You guys captured that fantastically. So there were some amazing bars across this project as well. As the project stands, I go at 85. You know, it definitely, you know, a couple songs on the playlist. La Plaga is probably my favorite. But you guys made sure to have that movie Alfred Hitchcock kind of feel to it. So job well done on giving us a sound, you know, that you know, suits the mood and the time, man. So that's fire, man. Shouts John Apocalypse, their project, Here's Something to Fear. Again, big shouts, John Apocalypse, Torching Orphanage, 305 Beatbox, Prince Divine, C.GREG, H2 Owens, and all the others that joined us on that project. That was good, man. I went 85. Solid project. Definitely some playbackables. Definitely some quotables. Let's get into this one right here. Ooh, my voice cracked like I'm an 8-year-old boy. My apologies. Let's get into this one right here. This is our homie Don Montel. The Night Side is out right now. Forgive me, I've been busy. Night Side. This is Don's memo. Our family, our brethren.
Live on a variety
Don
of networks.
Montel. John Apocalypse.
I grew up a fucking screw up, so in return I never seen the value go up. I grew up a fucking screw up.
Dylan got it bumping. I grew up a fucking screw up, so in return I never seen the value go up. The lessons we learned, there's never been no one to teach us. The bridges we burn, there's never been no one to air it out. I care for the message now. I used to think back on how we really should keep it together. Coffins, they bring us together. I dance in the rain, I'm storming through any weather. I plot a return, I'll never.
He said, coffins, they bring us together. Play that at your next haunted house party. Facts.
Dance in the rain, I'm storming through any weather. I plot a return, they'll never see me like Stevie Wonder. Superhero complex, all these things I always see, it never gives my mind rest. Beat the odds with the team, but ducking all who contact. In my fights and how I cope, I got room for no nonsense. We got little time left, walking contradiction on the road to these riches. I got your digits in my phone, but never call when it's mentioned. I leave the story how it's made, I never tell if it's fiction. Probably why we never talk, and we all keep our distance. Type of curse
I leave the story how it's made. Never tell if it's fiction. I ain't explaining myself to you. Figure it out. I ain't mad at that one.
The story how it's made, I never tell if it's fiction. Probably why we never talk, and we all keep our distance. Type of curse I be living.
I grew up a fucking screw up, so in return I never seen the value go up.
It's a flip on that Ludacris, huh?
Screw up.
That Luda. Don Martez.
I grew up a fucking screw up, so in return I never seen the value go up. I grew up a fucking screw up.
Dylan got it bumping. Yeah. I feel I'm stuck in the middle. I understand things, but yet they always call me a sinner. I don't mean to question God, but why the devil got his hand on us, whipping us like we a foreign object, put the 10 on us. Advertising violence would never get respect. What you know about this pain, I probably ain't grieved yet. Holding on, I cannot break, my daughter can't see this. Granny lost a son, 30 years later, auntie lost a son, another auntie son. Man, I cannot tell what's going on. Lost time, got our feelings running, and we all be numb. Crazy.
Another auntie's son with them your cousins. You've been losing your cousins. That's sad, man.
Lost a son, another auntie's son. Man, I cannot tell what's going on. Lost time, got our feelings running, and we all be numb. Crazy, I be running from the curse we be living. Lost time, I regret all the times I went missing. Ain't nobody stand up to try to bring us together. Funny thing, it's me, I could bring us together, but I grew up a fucking screw up. So in return, I never seen the value go up. Man.
I grew up a fucking screw up, so in return I never seen the value go up.
So what do you mean about so you return?
Fucking screw up.
You never seen the value go up. What does that mean? I didn't understand that.
I grew up a fucking screw up, so in return I never seen the value go up. I grew up a fucking screw up.
It's Don Martez right there. Don's memo. I like the themes of this song a lot, man. I like the kind of plain sound it has too. You know, you didn't dress this one up too much, and I like that. I like that it's straightforward. I like the ludicrous flip that you did on it. I like the stories you're telling. I like that you're talking about your family. It sounds like you want to be the centerpiece that brings them all together, but you don't have it in you. And I understand that a lot, man. I understand that a lot because it's hard to unify your family because you know half of your family's on some BS. And every time you want to bring them all together, you know it's just going to tax you. So I relate to this song a lot. I do want to know what you meant by so I return, I never see the value go up. I didn't understand it. Are you saying like so when you come together with your people, you don't see value in that? Because I get that too. That's deep. That's a deep line. I like that song though. I'm going 90 right there. Don's memo. Go check out Forgive Me, I've Been Busy. Nightside is out right now. Don Montel on all your streaming services. Big shouts to him. Big shouts to John Apocalypse again for a fantastic project with their joint. Here's Something to Fear. Some great music tonight. Let's get into the one from the homie Dino. He's been rocking with me, watching the show all night, giving some great feedback, some great one-liners. Shouts to the homie. Let's check this out. This is the older joint of his, City of Nightmares. Our man Dino.
I was crossing the street when
money in the bank got me walking on air. Miss my city, been a while since I've been there. Coming back doesn't seem like anybody cares.
Hold on.
Money in the bank got me walking on air. Miss my city, been a while since I've been there. Coming back doesn't seem like anybody cares. It became the city of nightmares. New York bustling, everybody hustling, trying to make a buck and ending up with nothing. I take my time, cause what is the point of rushing? I always smile, cause what is the point?
I got you done.
Because they take every dollar that you make, and that scamming is okay if it's done by the bank or it's done by Uncle Sam. I don't know that man. How is he my relative? He must be Albanian.
I like what you're doing right there. I like what you're doing right there. That we're gonna run that back. That's dope.
Point of fronting, because they take every dollar that you make, and that scamming is okay if it's done by the bank or
as long as they do it right.
I don't know that man. How is he my relative?
I like that. I like that.
Climbing high, culture getting gentrified. I got friends afraid to die every time they step outside. People might try to slide, and we all know that isn't right. But how would I know that I'm white? Cause my brain is black. And tell me why the train is always late every day, and the stupid MTA raises the prices you pay just to get to fucking work for a job that you hate. The city of dreams became a nightmare.
This is really good, Dino.
Me walking on air. Miss my city, been a while since I've been there. Coming back doesn't seem like anybody cares. It became the city of nightmares. Fuck a virtue signal, I've been waiting on that green light, trying to get my green right, haven't got my team right. Too many don't see right.
I like some of the concepts that you bring to this music. I love how you talking about, okay, it's cool if y'all take the money. He said, how is this man my relative? And then he said, F the virtue signaling, I'm waiting for a green light. It's a lot of virtue signalers. I hate virtue signalers. There's a lot of them. Big shouts, Dino. I like this, Dino.
Isn't just me, right? Blue or red, I'll take whoever came prepared. I won't let a pussy bully me for my beliefs, so you believe what I believe, what I believe. Isn't that democracy? Stop with that hypocrisy. And if we're talking honestly, both the sides are robbing me. I'm not an anomaly. Some people might disagree. None of them are stopping me. Always keep it G. Always keep the peace so my business can increase. And if you're thinking differently, that's because of privilege. Parents came from villages, painting up these images, cause haters ain't good listeners. I'm making them a picture book, making them a catchy hook, laughing while they're singing it. Take a closer look, man, my shit is fucking genius. They just divide every time they try to hide shit before your very eyes. Then they act justified for telling us all these lies. Tell me, does that sound right? They've been playing with our lives, crossing every fucking line. Money in the bank got me walking on air. Miss my city, been a while since I've been there. Coming back doesn't seem like anybody cares. It became the city of nightmares.
I like this, Dino. You know, your voice has a natural urgency to it. And you kind of sing and rap like you're angry. Like you don't like the way that you see the hypocrisy. A lot of your stuff that I've heard so far has been like, I see the games that you're playing and I don't like them. I think you have a unique perspective, also having a background where it sounds like you may be first or second generation American here. So it sounds like you really can take what you see here and apply it across a whole different spectrum that, you know, somebody like myself can't, being from the U.S. So I really like what you're doing, man. I like what you're talking about. I like the tone of your voice. That's great for me, man. I'm gonna go 88 on that. I liked it, man. I like that, Alto. I like that though. That sits well for me, man. I really do like that. You got a nice voice to me. Let's do another one from the Forgive Me, I've Been Busy Night Side. Shouts to our homie Don Montel. Couple songs left of the night. We're gonna play this and then we're gonna play the Goon Diggly Dog, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, man, because I am not feeling great, but I'm thugging it out for my gang. Let's get into this superhero complex. Don Montel.
Je ziet hem overal op de hoeken van de straten, 'eenzaam
Yeah. Try to make sense of this complex. Superhero move like Clark Kent. Flying over city like Iron Man. Live a double life like Batman. Mind screaming loud like heavy metal. Tell you what it took to beat the devil. Reaching out but treat you like a rebel. Wicked ways approaching newer levels. Wicked. Die and save a life, it don't help. Probably should be looking out for self. I ain't even worried about my health. Super. Mind screaming loud like heavy metal. Tell you what it took to beat the devil. Reaching out but treat you like a rebel. Yeah, okay. Tired of niggas falling like confetti. Twisted up and looking like spaghetti. I don't think these niggas really ready. I done been to war, I'm mental tested. Who be keeping score of this profession? She gon' come aboard and take direction. They gon' up the score and give a lesson. Back against the wall, I box.
Riding that beat though.
Is what they talking about. Strong enough to rise above the hate. Tall enough to stump these niggas out. But never show restraint. Send somebody else to hold the weight. I'm the one.
I like that. What do you say? Something enough to rise above the hate, tall enough to still stomp them out. I like that. I like the patterns on this. I like the delivery on this. It feels a little darker, though. I like what you're talking about, too. The Batman, Superman lines. I love the thought process behind, like, feeling like you're saving the day, but you mentioned not really being able to connect. That's dope.
The rise above the hate, tall enough to stump these niggas out. 5'8", but never show restraint. Send somebody else to hold the weight. I'm the one to fight without the cape. I'm built for war these niggas try to tape. Try to make sense of this complex. Superhero move like Clark Kent. Flying over city like Iron Man. Live a double life like Batman. Mind screaming loud like heavy metal. Tell you what it took to beat the devil. Reaching out but treat you like a rebel. Wicked ways approaching.
Good hook. Good hook.
Wicked, die and save a life, it don't help. Probably should be looking out for self. I ain't even worried about my health. Super. Mind screaming loud like heavy metal. Tell you what it took to beat the devil. Reaching out but treat you like a rebel. Yeah, dying on his way to war, what's up? Responsibilities, I pick them up. They don't see the anger waking up. Switch your lanes from happiness to spaz on anything.
They don't hear that.
What it took to beat the devil.
He said they don't see the anger waking up. Oh, that bar touched my soul. They don't feel the anger. They don't see the anger waking up. Yeah, man. Waking up be hard when you got them little kids and they need something from your ass the minute your eyes open. Ugh.
Reaching out but treat you like a rebel. Yeah, dying on his way to war, what's up? Responsibilities, I pick them up. They don't see the anger waking up. Switch your lanes from happiness to pain. Liable to spaz on anything. I give a word to make them feel they best. Pockets deep so I cannot complain. But this is for the kids so I digress. I got the vision for the city's best. I wear the crown but heavy against the head. And all my armor never show a chink. I'm 5'8" but never show restraint. But since somebody else to hold the weight, I'm the one that fight without a cape. I'm built for
this is good.
Try to tape. Try to make sense of this complex. Superhero move like Clark Kent. Flying over city like Iron Man. Live a double life like Batman. Mind screaming loud like heavy metal. Tell you what it took to beat the devil. Reaching out but treat you like a rebel. Wicked ways approaching newer levels. Wicked.
It's a good one, Don.
Don save a life, it don't help. Probably should be looking out for self. I ain't even worried about my health. Super. Mind screaming loud like heavy metal. Tell you what it took to beat the devil. Reaching out but treat you like a rebel.
Don Montel, Superhero Complex. That's a good song, man. The songwriting's fantastic. The breathiness, you brought some things in there. Super. Wicked ways, wicked. I like some of the pace setting things you did in there. The talk on that was deep, man. They don't see the pain waking up. Oh, that touched me in my soul. I'm going 95 on Superhero Complex. That's a good song, man. You're making some really impactful music right now, and you're really telling your story, and you're starting to reveal sides of yourself. I like the night side concept. I like the Superhero Complex concept. You know, you're really bringing some really great themes to your music, and a lot of rappers don't always have themes for their music. You know, where most rappers are just talking about, you know, same thing we just talked about with Dino. Like, you're bringing personality and you're bringing your visual to it, the way you're looking at your situation. Fantastic, man. I'm going 95. That's the homie Don Montel right there. Dude is really continuing to take strides as an artist, and so I love that. You know, coming off the day side, which is also a fantastic project as well. I mean, these two in conjunction with, or in juxtaposition of each other, are really good, man. You're doing your thing. Big shots to my man Don Monteith. Look, give the boy a horn. I like it. Last song of the night by way of Goon Dog, always bringing me the hottest music, man. Gotta respect my man Goon Dog. I'll be back next week. Another first listen on deck. Shouts to the homie Rudy H2O. Shouts to Goon Dog. This is G6 Red Dot BLP Kosher. Skirt. Number love, Don. Keep doing that work, boy.
I put ops in the switch. Nigga, I fuck on my bitch. I put my trust in my stick. Nigga fry, he ain't gang. Gon' die if you reach for my chain. You ain't from the hood, you don't know where. You ain't from the hood, you don't know where. These niggas sleep in the bed. I woke up, been chasing bread. I love the hood, but it's dangerous. I still go back cause I'm famous. I'm with my nigga, we hangin'. Me and Lil Jamie done made it. I'm with my niggas, we hangin'. Free baby takers, he dangerous.
Shouts to Dino. Thanks for being here tonight, boys. Shouts to Don Montesi. Can't wait for the complete edition. Give me, I'm busy night side out now. Shouts to WVCC Cypher Life. My man Rudy H2.
One cause I'm thuggy. They don't even know take my little cousin. Everybody done hit something ugly. She tryna fuck, but she ugly. I don't like to talk, I go get it. Every day I'm posting in the trenches. I really hate how I'm living. Them perks, they change how I'm feeling. You gon' die if you get in your feelings. I'm rich, I'm still independent. You ain't got no problem with fucking. I ain't got no problem with spinning. Could've won a Grammy, I ain't tripping. I still get love from the trenches. He from the field and he with me. She been getting hot in the 20.
Not bad. I don't like what he's talking about. Shouts to 305 Beatbox. Shouts to Wild C.GREG TV. The homie Simp Rock. Andromeda.
Hey, she like, damn shit, you famous. I'm getting cheese like I'm Daniel.
Shouts to Axe Mad Wick, Dark Boy Shiz.
G5 to Janus. I'm about to leave the crib. My mom told me be strong and courageous. It's the survival of the fittest.
Be strong and courageous.
And all the ops gon' go extinct like foster rock, you trainers. 2 dicks out the Glock look just like me. This time they ain't pay us.
Shouts to Rumors. Shouts to Master EKM.
Hey, she think I
Shouts to Wife. Shouts to Brahma Bull.
And they were speaking on Charmaine.
Shouts to Divine Joseph.
We eat at Top 42. We used to be on that exit. Just Dolo Lex and we wrecking it. Put a rack on a Nemesis. If I get up in that car, that engine wing like a Pegasus. I was broke reading my Bible.
Like a Pegasus.
Read it out, the Old Testament. Why they testing me? The Old Testament. PLP and G said red dot. I'm about water, let it pop.
That right there, G6 Red Dot BLP Kosher. Skirt. Not a bad song. It's not for me. I actually thought the first rapper had a better verse. The G6 Red Dot dude was better than BLP. I like BLP because he's highly entertaining. I don't love when these dudes talk about taking perks and all that, spending money, effing chicks. That's what shouts to my man Down My Toe. That's the point, man. Be deeper, be more complex about your flows. This was okay, though. I would probably go 83. I'm out. I will see y'all next week, man. Thanks for rocking with your boy every week when you can. I love and appreciate y'all. See you next week.